Hello and welcome to Dan Talks United. This is the post-match review. What a game at Old Trafford. A thrilling match probably for the neutrals. Not going to get too happy because it was just Burnley, but it's nice to get the first win of the season. We started strong against Burnley. Josh Cullen scored an unfortunate own goal, but we're going to take that on the 27th minute. Make it 1-0 to United. We deserved it anyway. It was a bit of a gift for United, but like I say, we'll take that. In the second half, Burnley came back into it with a bit of fighting spirit, levelled through Lyle Foster to make it 1-1 on the 55th minute. And then obviously we're just thinking the worst, thinking, oh no, we're back here again. And then about 2 minutes later, Brian Mbeumo scores to make it 2-1 and put us back in the lead. Again, still feel well deserved. Quite a punt from Bayender. Nice bit of control from Dalot. Rare control from Dalot. And he's the one that gives us the assist, a bit of a cutback. It's the type of goal that I want to see and I've been crying out for. So, like I say, got to 2-1. Looks like, right, we can go on now and score the third and maybe even the fourth. But Burnley weren't finished with it. Jadon Anthony found the back of the net on the 66th minute, making it 2-2. Just a crazy game. Both sides fighting tooth and nail to try and get that winner. But like I say, just a bit of a crazy game, to and fro in. We should have really put that game to bed. I think we'd pretty much won that game twice before then. A lot of missed opportunities. Sesko coming on. Two headers. Close to the first one. Strength in that box and a lot of hang time, showing that sort of basketball skill that he's got. And then the second header, I mean, a good cross, and we want to see more of that. And I think that came from Dalot as well. But unfortunately, his header goes wide to our frustration. So towards the end of the game, we were knocking on the door, to be honest. Wasn't sure what was going to happen. But as the game came towards the end, Burnley's defence was caught out by Amad Diallo. Their player pulling on Diallo's shirt. Looked like it started from outside the box. Wasn't sure if it was going to be more of a foul outside the box, but he was hanging onto the shirt for longer than he should have been. So therefore, Ahmad's fallen into the box and it's a penalty. And for me, it was a penalty. So Bruno having the ball underneath his arm for quite some time. Must have been loads going through his head after missing a penalty before in previous game. Must have been a lot of pressure with what's been going on with Amorim recently as well. So his countryman, our coach Amorim, you'd have had his thoughts as well. You could tell how much Amorim was nervous as well because he couldn't even watch, very similar to the penalty shootout in the Grimsby game. But up steps the captain, Bruno, and slots it in. Keeper does dive the right way, but Bruno hit it well enough into the corner. So what a dramatic finish. We did dominate possession, I believe, overall. So Amorim gets his first win of the season. And I do believe, although it seemed a bit scrappy at times, it was well deserved. And yes, we should have won the game. So I'm just going to go through some quick FootMob stats just to break things down a bit further. So as I was saying earlier, we did have the lion's share of the possession. We had 62% to to Burnley's 38%. XG, we had 3.5 XG to their 1.2. So again, we had a lot of shots, 26 shots in total to their 6. But we only had 6 on target and they had 3 on target. Passes, we had 500 passes to their 309. So just to finish off with a few talking points, good to see Mboma score his first goal, or first league goal, because he did score against Grimsby in the Cup. So it's good to see him getting off and running now in the league, so hopefully that signs some more goals for the rest of the season. Nice to see the corner routine that we tried on 2 or 3 occasions. One of them, Ahmad, could have scored on a volley, and then I think it was Bruno that could have scored a half volley. So it's nice just to see those corner routines, because we do need to do something where we can score from a few more corners, really. So we had, like I say, had most of the possession throughout the game, so that was good to see. But just on the sort of things to improve side of things, still feel that we are vulnerable when the opposition's in attack, especially through that middle, as we all know. It is still that sort of polo mint midfield. It has got a gaping hole in it. It wasn't as bad as I've seen it. However, it's still there. The issues are still there. There were a couple of occasions where they've broken us and they've actually put the ball in the back of the net. We've been lucky that they've been offside. Still feel sometimes when the ball gets whipped in, we're still a little bit vulnerable there, just defending those balls coming in. Obviously, we went behind with a bit of a mix-up in defence. Again, that could have been defended better. I think Bayende could have saved that shot better, so he could have tapped it round the post, as I always like to see keepers push it out away from danger. It just felt like it just remained in the mixer, and it could just go anywhere. So it could either be a defender kicking it out, defender kicking it in his own net. It could be the opposition putting it into the net, which it was on this occasion. So I just feel that needs to improve. Obviously, there is rumours that we are looking at a new keeper. We'll see if that happens. We'll see if that keeper's any better than what we've got. Hopefully, surely, it shouldn't be too hard to be better than these two that we've got currently. But we will see. Right then, so good win in the end. 3-2, closer than it should have been. Again, I think we were the better side, so it was a well-deserved win. Shame to have to win it on a penalty, but it was a penalty. I would have liked to have seen some clear-cut goals, clear-cut chances, should I say, as well, and just convincingly beating Burnley. It was a bit too close for my liking. I hope that they can regroup. Do we have now a international break? But I hope they can regroup and get ready for tougher sides ahead. So I know Chelsea's on the horizon. I'm not sure if that's the next game, but there's going to be tougher opposition that we're going to come up against. So we do need to improve things. But it's nice to get the first win. Nice to get that confidence up. Nice to get that win for Amorim, and we'll see how that goes. I don't think he's going to be threatening to quit today. Well, not for now anyway. So wrap it up today, guys. Thank you for watching Dan Talks United. As usual, please hit that subscribe button. As I keep saying, it is very helpful for new channels such as mine. So if you can also like and share, and I will see you on the next one.